Dalima Chhibber. Dalima को फ्री किक बॉल र सिधै गोल पनि भनिरहेको थिए फ्री किक एक्सपर्ट हुने गोल गरिन् Dalima Chhibberले.
Mike Still here for BisonsTV, and to my left is an absolutely massive women's soccer recruit all the way from India, Dalima Chhibber. How are you doing today, Dalima?
I am doing really good and I feel so happy to be here. I'm so excited to be starting the season this year with the Bisons and I'm really looking forward to it.
Awesome, we're happy to have you here. Just a little bit of background on Dalima. Massive resume for you here. You're a veteran of the India national team, U19 and the senior women's team, captain of both of those teams. Over 40 international matches under your resume. That's a massive amount of experience that you bring to this team. What are you most excited about in terms of bringing that knowledge and experience to the University of Manitoba?
I feel like, I have a lot of international matches in my hand and coming here and testing my capabilities alongside such a young bunch and such a hardworking bunch under the guidance of Coach Vanessa. I feel definitely here I have come to make myself better as well and maybe able to share my experiences with the players over here and then from here carry this experience back to India and to be able to share it with the players there. So definitely it's like a win-win situation here.
You're somebody that has a scoring touch, a versatile player as a midfielder. I want to talk about one specific moment in your career. It happened most recently for you. It was a 40-yard goal on a free kick in a very important match. Maybe tell us a little bit about that and just what you offer in terms of both sides of the ball.
I've always tried long-range shoots and in football, in India, the football is still growing and because of this goal, the women's football got a lot of recognition in India. And this goal was in the final match of the South Asian Football Championship and it was a really great moment. I would say that it was a moment that I cannot really put into words.
Dalima Chhibber, free kick expert हुने. Dalima को free kick ball र सिधै गोल मैले भनिरहेको थिएँ फ्री किक एक्सपर्ट हुने सिधै सहजै गोल गरिन् Dalima Chhibberले.
I was really happy and glad that with that goal I could really get the women's football in India the recognition and myself as well as a women's football player. So yeah.
Amazing. One other thing that I want to go over with you is the schooling side of things, of course. I mean, you're coming here with a degree under your belt already, going to be going into a master's program. And you talked a little bit about that just in terms of the importance of coming here on the schooling side as well. Sports psychology, I believe, is what you're going to be taking. So maybe describe to me why you're interested in that field and what about the U of M most excites you in terms of that program?
So basically, I want to introduce psychology in sports in India because that is one field that is pretty untouched and as a player and as my personal experience goes, I feel that introducing psychology is a very important thing to sports because that can really enhance the performances in a huge manner. I mean, training on the field and doing all the physical training does matter, but I feel the mental aspect of a player and the mentality plays a huge role too. And I feel with such a helpful environment and with such a welcoming environment, it'll just help me grow here.
What does it mean for you to be here and then be able to bring that experience back to your home country and also be able to just sort of have the experience of just playing with people from different places and from different backgrounds? Even on this team, there are a lot of different backgrounds. But how valuable is that for even when you go back home?
I feel that is very valuable for me because this will eventually help me grow as a person and as a player as well, because in football there are always different situations and different circumstances that keep on arising, and as a player you need to be pretty adaptive and you need to be very quick in decision making. So I feel you're playing alongside some of the great players and from all around the world, it's just going to help me develop as a player and maybe when I go back I will be able to pass on that experience and that knowledge to the younger ones who are coming up, and probably after me there'll be a path for a lot of people who aspire to study abroad as well as play, because in India it is the focus has always been academics and not sport, and when it is sport it is only sports and not academics. So I mean it is very difficult for people back in India to manage both the fields. So I feel once I do that, and I hope I can really inspire people to carry on both and make them understand the importance of it, and maybe hopefully I can help some of the people maybe come abroad or maybe come to University of Manitoba to to play and as well as continue their sport and help the team as well.
I completely agree with that, and I don't think anybody would have any qualms with that either. Dalima, thank you very much for your time. It's a pleasure. Looking forward to seeing you out there on the field.
Thank you.